Hello, I'm Luis Torres, and welcome back to another episode of Youth on Safety, Health, and Wellness. In today's Academy segment, Lieutenant I. Valdez will be teaching us about fire extinguishment, and later, GVRD will be showcasing some of their programs and opportunities that they have. We hope you enjoy.
Hey guys, it's Ivan, and today I got an Academy segment. One of the most valuable and fun information we learn and do is fire extinguishment. Firefighters are well known for putting out fires, and today our cadets got a taste of that action. Let me show you how we fight fire.
One thing that never changes though is a water can. This is always the same size. What's in here is just water, believe it or not. Sometimes you put some firefighting foam in there that helps put the fire out, and it helps seep through all the burning material, like soap would. So you can fill a cup of water all the way to the top. You can get that dome on the top too. That's surface tension. And that will sometimes prevent water from seeping in all the little tiny cracks in the wood and everything. So we put foam in that, like soap, that breaks that surface tension. So it allows everything to seep in there and penetrate deeper and put the burning material out that's deep that we can't get to. So that's why we use foam in these. Dry chemical. This one's really good at putting out class A, right? Particularly your papers, your woods, technically even rubber, plastics. This one's good at putting out. This one is also, and so that's rated for class A. I'll line it off this time, and then so go ahead and put the pin back. I'm going to hit you back over in the corner. All right, a little bit closer.
How is it like using the fire extinguishers?
I liked using the fire extinguishers. It wasn't too hard with my background knowledge, and it was pretty fun as well.
It was a fun experience. We learned a lot about how to control fire and put it out. It was a good experience overall.
Why do you think it's important to learn how to use the extinguisher?
In case of an emergency, keep friends and family safe.
I believe overall it was a fun experience. It's always fun learning how to do different things, so that was nice.
What was your favorite part about using the fire extinguisher?
My favorite part, it's always like being in the moment, like you putting out the fire, you being able to do something by yourself. So yeah, I like that. Fun. I think it's important so you know how to keep both you and your family safe during an emergency.
It was pretty easy, pretty simple. It did take me a while to get the hang of it, but for the most part, it was a really good experience.
What was your favorite part about it?
To actually be able to put out the fire on my own.
And why do you think it's important for you to learn how to use a fire extinguisher?
I think it's important just in case we have an emergency in our household and people don't know what to do, so you're able to step in and do it pretty much on your own.
Thank you to all the firefighters who showed up and helped today. If you ever come across a manageable fire, do not forget pass. Pull the pin, aim the nozzle, squeeze the trigger, and sweep at the base of the fire. We'll see you next time with more Academy content.
I'm Santiago Gutierrez from the Ron McBee Firefighter EMS Youth Academy. As we all know, California has been in a severe drought. According to drought.gov, 100% of Solano County is in a moderate to severe drought. So here are a few water-saving tips provided by Cal Water for your contribution towards a drought-free California. 1. Replacing old washing machines with high-efficiency ones may use half the water and energy. 2. Repairing leaky faucets can save more than 200 gallons of water a year. 3. Outdoors, planting low water and drought-resistant plants if possible. 4. Include mulch around shrubs and plants to help reduce evaporation and moderate soil temperature. I hope those will help. You can learn more about water conservation at www.drought.gov or www.calwater.com. Thanks for your consideration.
Hello, my name is Christopher. In today's segment, we're going to talk about something truly important. We're going to talk about how to install a car seat safely. So let's get on to it. Do you know that 59% of car seats are not installed correctly, which results in a lot of injuries or death for children in a car accident? There is a process for installing your car seat in the best way. First, you have to find the best car seat for your child's needs. This includes a rear-facing car seat, forward-facing car seat, a booster seat, or a seatbelt. There's also a 3-in-1 car seat that might be convenient for some. You should make this decision based on your child's age and size. You should use a rear-facing car seat if your child is under the age of 1. The forward-facing car seat does not have an age limit, but rather a weight and height limit that may vary from car seat to car seat. Once your child has outgrown the top height and weight of the forward-facing car seat, it's time to switch to a booster seat. If your child is big enough to fit in a seatbelt properly, then that's when it's time to switch to a seatbelt. For a seatbelt to fit properly, it's important to remember the belt should lie snugly across the upper thighs and not the stomach. When installing a car seat, please remember the car seat needs to be installed with either the lower anchors or a seatbelt. If you would like to get your car seat inspected, you could go to nhtsa.gov and go to the Car Seat and Booster Seat section, in which there should be a section labeled Car Seat Inspection. Once you're there, you can search up your zip code and it shows you different places and locations in which you could get your car seat inspection. It's really cool because it tells you if there are any Spanish speakers available, the days you could show up, or if you have to make an appointment. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has tips and instructions for the installation of each car seat. Again, just go to nhtsa.gov and go to the Car Seat and Booster Seat section. For more information, Vibe Solano offers free car seat safety classes, and there's many other programs that are just looking to help, just like the ones we mentioned. Speaking of programs, stay tuned for our segment on GVRD.
Hi, my name is Genesis Carlisle, and I'm a member of the Robin McBee Firefighter EMS Youth Academy. I'm here to share my firsthand account and provide information on SoulTrans. Did you know that the company SoulTrans is composed of 2 companies from the 1900s? Benicia Breeze and Vallejo Transit merged on November 16, 2010 into what we now know today as Solano County Transit, or SoulTrans for short. The SoulTrans buses are clean, reliable, and on time. The staff are always friendly and the buses are air-conditioned. Overall, SoulTrans provides a reliable source of transportation that will get you where you are going. To learn more about SoulTrans scheduling and routes, visit their website at soultrans.org.
Hello, I am Taylor Quinn and welcome to Queen's Minute, where we will discuss the history of safety, health, and wellness. Today we're going to ancient Rome, where we will find out about some of the first firefighters. In the beginning, they were just men running around with buckets and water. Fun fact!
Fun fact, people used to be scared of these bucket men as there was a fear that they would intrude in your nice dinner and get everything wet with their buckets because they would be drawn to the smoke that was created when people cooked in their kitchens.
Marcus Crassus gathered together 500 slaves, and these slaves were not just equipped in firefighting tactics, they also knew architecture and construction. They would negotiate with the homeowners while the homes were burning sometimes, and basically they said, I'll put out the fire, you give me your house. Later on, freedmen were put together to create a firefighting force known as the Vigils. This was a highly prestigious position. Also, they weren't just firefighters, but they also kind of like cops. They were equipped with buckets, sponges, hooks, brooms, and tiny swords. It's also said that they were humorously sensitive to the smell of smoke and trumpets. That has been Queen's Minute.
Can you please tell our viewers a little about yourself?
I'm Officer Banda. I'm with the Vallejo Police Department. I started as an explorer with the Vallejo Police Department in 2015. Became a cadet in 2019. And I'm also in the military. I'm in the Army Reserves. I've been serving for 5 years, and I currently became a police officer. I've been with the force for 7 months now and got sworn in on February 14th.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Luis Torres, and we just have a few questions.
Okay.
Is kidnapping and human trafficking something you confront often in your line of work?
Yes, we actually come through it more often than we would like, and it is something that we deal with. It doesn't really matter the day of time. Sometimes we'll just get calls of someone seeing someone getting kidnapped or something like that. Sometimes it turns out to be nothing, but we definitely want to investigate further, make sure that that's not the case, and make sure that whoever is in that position is actually safe.
How much of a problem is this in Vallejo and the Bay Area?
I would say it's actually a huge problem in the Bay Area. We actually work with a lot of agencies that are around us with human trafficking, such as Pittsburgh PD, Richmond, and so forth. So they actually get a lot of human trafficking, and sometimes they're always involved. So our city will be involved with a different city, and that's kind of how our investigation goes, and we just find out further information.
Are statistics around human trafficking and kidnapping getting better or worse?
I would say they're getting worse. Children definitely need to be safe and know what to do and who to be around with. Sometimes just being around the wrong person will get you kidnapped, or just not knowing about your surroundings, where you are. A lot of people are not from the city sometimes that they go visit, and stuff happen.
Why do you think this is?
I would say we're just young. Me, myself, you're just growing up. You just don't know about your surroundings. No one really speaks about it to you at school. So you're just not very well informed. Sometimes you kind of just want to do your own thing, not listen to your parents. So a lot of factors come into play for human trafficking and kidnapping.
Are there any other facts about this topic you think our viewers should know?
What we've seen recently, it's that females and males from the age of 12 to 19 are normally the ones that are being targeted, normally from school, walking home alone, stuff like that. So you definitely want to make sure you're always with somebody and never alone, so at least you have someone with you.
What suggestions can you give our viewers about how to avoid being a victim?
How to avoid being a victim: always know your surroundings, regardless of where you are. Even if you don't know the city, at least look up once in a while, know what street you're on. So if you do have to call 911, you'll at least know the street, and we can have someone out to you as soon as possible. Always be with somebody else. Even, it doesn't matter your gender, your ethnicity, your race. Just make sure you're with somebody else, a friend, or even a stranger. Sometimes what happens is strangers will see stuff, and it's just uncommon for them, and then stuff will happen. So just be around with someone that you know and you're familiar with.
Can you provide any additional words of wisdom to our viewers about how to stay safe in the community?
Yeah, so what I actually do, I'm 25 years old, and I actually share my location on my iPhone with family and friends that I'm close with. That way they know where I'm at, regardless of the situation. And it just makes me feel safe. And I mean, I'm a police officer, so that's just an additional step I've always taken since I was growing up with my parents. I also tend not to go anywhere by myself, regardless of where it is or what city it is. I'm always with somebody else. I always look up, make sure I know where I'm at, because sometimes we go visit other cities that we're not familiar with. So you always want to know, like I said, at least the street, be with somebody else. If you're going to go to a party, make sure you don't leave your alcohol out. Always be around people that you know, and just try and stay out of trouble. Hang around the correct people, because that's going to play a factor into everything. And if you see something that looks strange to you, it's probably wrong. So you want to say something, regardless if it's to an adult, someone you trust. If you're a victim of human trafficking or kidnapping, tell someone that you actually trust, or try and go to the hospital so we can have police assist you.
Thank you, that was very helpful, and thank you for your time.
On one, ready? Hey, let's go, 2 plays in a row. Here we go, base, hey, base.
What's your name, grade, and position?
My name is Davion Castro. I'm a senior this year, and I play receiver and cornerback. We've been putting that work in, especially over the summer in the off season, in the weight room, you know, everything. So I think we're gonna win.
What's your name, grade, and position?
I'm Kalen Baker. I play cornerback, starting cornerback, and I'm a senior.
Who's gonna win, you or Vallejo?
Vallejo, you know it.
Hi, my name is Genesis Carlisle, and I'm a cadet from the Robert McBee Firefighter EMS Youth Academy. In today's education segment, we'll be talking about an organization that is very important to our community. GVRD has been giving opportunities to kids since before I was born. Their activities ranging from martial arts, swimming lessons, and even sports like baseball and soccer. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, what's your name and what is the programs you're involved in?
So my name is Antony Ryan. I am the Recreation Superintendent with the Greater Vallejo Recreation District. I oversee recreation services, which includes our sports department, aquatics. We have camps, special events, and so many other opportunities for our adults and active aging community as well.
How can applicants apply for GVRD program scholarships?
Our application is available here at our main office, which is located at 801 Hartwood Avenue, right at the aquatic complex, and applicants can also receive an application from our website at gvrd.org.
Do you think it's important for you to learn to swim? If so, why?
I think it's very important for everyone to learn to swim, not only to help you with your skill set as an individual, but to also teach you life skills as well.
How did you get involved with GVRD?
Interesting. So I got involved with GVRD when I was 18 years of age. I actually was a part-timer going to college and I needed a job. So I applied for an after-school position with the agency. And then from there, I found a passion in recreation and providing community outreach to our community. And it just kind of propelled me in the direction forward with working within the community.
What do you enjoy most about working with GVRD?
What I most enjoy about working with the Greater Vallejo Recreation District is making an impact on not only the lives of the community, but also making a difference within the community as well. If I can foster any relationships, provide enriching activities to expand the horizons of our youth and of our community, then I've done service for Vallejo. So our financial assistance program is offered with Measure K, which is a property tax that was agreed upon in 2012 from our citizens within the city, and it affords us $2 million per year to provide different activities or capital improvement programs within our city. If anyone is interested, I definitely encourage everybody to get involved with recreation, whether that be visiting our parks or coming down to our facilities, joining a class or a program. There are so many ways to get involved. We have an activity guide that comes out every 4 months, and that is available either on our website at gvrd.org. You can also contact us by phone, which is area code 707-648-4600 for more information. So we want to see you out here. Thanks, guys.
I hope you appreciate GVRD as much as we do here. Thank you, Anthony, for helping us with this segment. Check out GVRD at gvrd.org to see more activities and details. Stay tuned for our community segment.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Since you're already here, you might as well enjoy the art walk with us.
what inspires me is a love of beauty.
Okay.
And beauty is, we're born into beauty.
Yeah.
We're born into the natural world.
Yeah.
And everything in nature balances and in the universe and it's filled with mystery.
Yeah.
And that's what art tries to express.
Yeah.
A love of beauty and to express the big mystery we're born into.
Definitely.
And art is really everything because anybody can just take any kind of any instruments and create drawings and create art, and you can reshuffle your inner universe by putting all that out.
Yeah. Beautiful.
About things.
So we're here with the next interview. Could you please introduce yourself for me?
Hi, my name is Michael Lehman.
Okay, nice. What inspired you to make art?
Well, I was a teenager, probably 13 or 14 years old, and I got the opportunity to take industrial arts classes when I was in school.
Nice.
And I got completely immersed in different types of art, woodworking, plastic working, metal, graphic arts, all the different kinds of arts, and I just absolutely fell in love with it and found my passion.
Nice.
And but my career, I had to stop doing art pretty much to make money and have a career.
Yeah.
And then later in life, when I retired, I was able to get back into it, and I started doing stained glass.
Oh, nice.
And I did stained glass in the Vallejo area for about 10 years.
Perfect.
And I did the craft show circuit, and I did art shows, and I was in galleries and stores in San Francisco and Vallejo and Napa and Yountville and all over the place.
Yeah.
And then I got into mixed media.
Nice.
I had a really good teacher. Her name was Lori Marie Jenkins. She was also local.
Oh, nice.
She now lives in Costa Rica.
Okay. Wow.
But she's the one that inspired this kind of art.
Got it.
And this is mixed media.
Yeah.
I've kind of moved towards acrylics, abstract acrylics,
Yeah.
but I still dabble in the mixed media. So
Nice.
it's kind of a blend of all of that.
So here we are with our next interview. Can you please introduce yourself for me?
My name is Jennifer Lockett.
Thank you
I
very
live
much.
here in American Canyon
Cool.
/ Vallejo.
Yep. So what inspired you to make art?
Well, you know what? I've been actually doodling all my life. I used to get in trouble with my school books and my song books, my church books. I'm always doing. I always take a napkin. The napkin at the table, I'm always doing.
Yeah.
So it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Very relaxing. And it can take you to so many places. And you don't even actually have to get on an airplane for so many places I go to.
Yeah.
I can just go to it in my head.
Yeah.
So that's actually just relaxation. It's very common, and it just takes you to different places.
Yeah, your art's beautiful, by the way. The creativity is amazing. I mean, I admire artists because stuff like this, I know I couldn't. This is amazing. All right. So here you are with our last interview. Can you please introduce yourself for us?
My name is Lorenzo Crockett, aka Iconic Vinyl Art.
Okay, nice. What inspired you to make art?
You know, I've always been interested in art. As of late, I really wanted to start doing more recycled, repurposed materials.
Yeah.
And my art, what I want to do now is just kind of connect the dots. You know, my art, what I do with my art is I try to bring different communities, different generations, different classes together.
Yeah.
Old versus new to open up dialogue, have conversations. And if I get you drawn in, then I can kind of explain what I do.
That's beautiful. Yeah. How can art help us through a tough time like how we just went through COVID?
I think art can help us through a tough time, man, because, you know, I think we're visual creatures. You know, we need to find something that makes us feel comfortable, that makes us feel happy, that helps us push through things.
Yeah, for sure.
And art does that, I think.
Is there anywhere people can find your art, like Instagram, Facebook, stuff like
You
that?
can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Iconic Vinyl Art.
Iconic Vinyl Art. We'll put that up there for you.
I appreciate
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for
Ivan.
having me.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome back from the Art Walk. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. It happens every second Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. in our very own downtown Vallejo. We are also accepting VGT submissions, so we want you to submit your talent by October 1st.
We hope you enjoyed that segment. Stay tuned for more community content.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching our newest episode. If you want to see more, check us out on YouTube and our other social medias as well. We'll see you next time.